Human Resources, Management 1100, Erica Harrison. Human Resources, Management 1100, Erica Harrison. Human Resource, Management deals with issues related to compensation, performance management, organization development, safety, wellness, benefits, employee motivation, and training. Human resource management plays a strategic role in managing people in the workplace, culture, and environment. The importance of human resources. Human resources department is a critical component of an employee's well-being in any business, no matter how big or small. Human resource responsibilities include payroll, benefits, hiring and firing, and keeping up to date with state and federal tax laws. There are a number of laws that are regulated through various aspects of the employee and employer relations, especially in the areas of equal employment opportunity, compensation, and benefits, labor relations, and occupational safety and health. Poor human resource planning can result in spurts of hiring, followed by layoffs, costly in terms of unemployment compensation payments, training expenses, and morale. Human resource services, recruitment, selecting the right person for the job through a series of different hiring processes, benefits and compensation, payroll and health insurance, employee relations, which is conflict management, timekeeping, and attendance issues, and disciplinary actions. Training, technology, skills, professional and legal training, coaching, career and wellness coaching. Laws and decisions that are regulated through the Human Resources. Equal Employment Opportunity Act, the Age Discrimination Act, the Pregnancy Discrimination Act, Americans with Disability Act, the Fair Labor Standards Act, and Family and Medical Leave Act. Emerging legal issues within the Human Resource Department. Sexual harassment. More and more victims have decided to publicly confront the problem. AIDS has emerged as an important legal issue as well. AIDS victims, too, are the most often protected under various laws protecting the disabled. Alcohol and drug abuse. Recent court rulings have tended to define alcoholics and drug addicts as disabled, protecting them under the same laws that protect other handicapped people. Another issue that human resources is having to address is diversity. Diversity is very important because we are all different and unique. It is important to understand how diversity affects performance, motivation, success, and interactions with others. One of the responsibilities of human resources is hiring. And with that responsibility, there are consequences of hiring a bad leader. There are hard costs associated with turnover. It can cost a company thousands of dollars to hire and fire an employee. Poor leadership impacts team performance. Employee development suffers with poor leadership, and it doesn't take long for a culture to become toxic. Turnover at other levels will increase. One of the most important jobs of the HR department is to attract qualified people who are interested in employment with their organization. This can be done through a number of different ways. Here are a few that have proven to work. Be known as a great employer. Involve your employees in the hiring process. Pay better than your competition and use your benefits to your advantage. There is a lot of emphasis placed on utilizing the best recruiting tools, hiring and retaining the right employee, and providing the right training along the way. Sometimes the little things are overlooked. The welcoming of a new employee is the perfect opportunity to introduce and plant the seed of a healthy, positive culture. Start the welcome party immediately. Assign a coach. Start a welcoming committee. Provide a creative gift. provide a task list, and follow up and revisit the new employee often. There are companies that are leading the way in human resources. Google, for example. Google's employees have access to a number of great things, like a 7-acre sports complex, 3 separate wellness centers, an indoor roller ring, horseshoes, and there are more than 100,000 hours of massages doled out each year to their employees. The HR's department philosophy is that if you have happy employees, they're more productive. And it must be working because Google, who tops Fortune's best companies to work for, receives around 3 million applications a year. Twitter is leading the way. Their HR department focuses on promoting good work-life balance, which causes employees to admire the company culture. Prudential is another company that is leading the way. The company does not have high turnover. Absent rates are low, and the company prides itself on sharing its history with the entire staff and discussing the highs and lows, challenges and successes with every person. There are companies that made bad human resources decisions. Urban Outfitters asked their employees to volunteer during the holiday season. Another company that made a poor choice in human resources was Walmart. They fired an employee over $5 of discarded recyclables. Looking ahead at HR trends, finding the right talent. Hire the smartest person you can find. Hire for strengths. Don't expect to develop weak areas of performance, habits, and talents. The workplace and its employees are evolving. Both the employer and the employees will need to embrace change. Upskill, reskill, and upskill. Continuous learning and ever-changing technology. Flexible work arrangements. Working mothers and fathers and family caregivers are looking to balance family life and a career. HR chatbots. Chatbots are the right answer to helping employees who need assistance and the employer who needs to free up time. Community focus. Organizations are increasingly looking to have community involvement and focus. Continuous performance management. Employees who are great performers will need guidance on how to become a bigger and better employee.